Joined now by our female high school athlete of the week. We're out here at Maize South High School talking now to Maize South Volleyball's Bella Cook. She is helping Maize South to a 24-3 start this season. Bella, kind of talk about what this season's been like to start the year.
It's been pretty well. Our season is going super well. We're 24-3 right now, which is pretty good. Last year, we had to recover from losing two amazing seniors. But this year, we've just came back better than ever, and I think we've put up a good fight all year long.
And being a junior that started for 3 years now, you've seen the ups and downs. Kind of talk about, how you guys have responded from last year. What's kind of changed from this year to last year?
Yeah, so I think what's changed from this year to last year is definitely kind of roles. Leadership has changed from last year because last year we had Jillian Gregory, and she took up a big role of being our leader for the team. Recovering from that, a whole bunch of girls have stepped up just to kind of take on the role and kind of coach the team and help along like problems in games, like difficulties and all that stuff. So I think that has been something to overcome, but I think they've done a really good job.
Yeah. How did you guys kind of get so hot to start the season? You guys came out of the gates, blaring. I mean, it was a really good start with the season for you guys. What did you do over the summer to get yourselves ready for this season?
Yeah, we were always in the weight room as much as we could be. We had weights at like 6 in the morning almost all the time. And when we could get in the gym to get extra reps, we were always trying to get either small groups or big groups together to get in the gym and just play volleyball. And we were watching film, like doing the most we could just to kind of prepare for what we had this season.
And for you, where do you feel like you've improved the most since last season?
I think I've improved a lot with my blocking. Last year I struggled with block touches and just kind of letting the ball fall through me. And I think this year it's gotten so much better, especially we do a lot of blocking drills, and Alexis has really helped me overcome that.
And kind of talk about your decision. You're an Iowa State volleyball committing really early. What went into that decision? What made you fall in love with Ames so much?
Yeah, I'm a big person on family, and my college coach, she just made me feel so welcome and so comfortable. June 15th was a really big day for clearly a lot of people, and it's so nerve-wracking. And I think that when I called Christy, it was just it just came so naturally and so easily, so I felt like that was the right place for me to go.
What excites you the most about going to Ames? I mean, what was your visit like there?
So I haven't had a visit yet,
Okay.
but I'm excited to have one. I maybe get one in October. But I'm most excited just for the environment, a new place. I've never been to Ames, so it's going to be really exciting just to see how it all is together. I'm already expecting it to speak up to its name, so I'm very excited for the team and my coaches and all of it.
Yeah, and you said you're big on family. Kind of talk about the family here at Maize South. I mean, how have you felt welcomed in? I know you're just an online student, but being a part of this team, how does it feel to be a part of a team like that?
Yeah, this team is really big on sisterhood. It always has been. Ever since I came here from campus, it is I've just felt so welcome. I've never had a moment on this team where I just haven't felt welcomed. And I feel like since it's such a big sisterhood team, we come together for anything. Like if you're having trouble with homework or if you're having trouble emotionally, someone's always there for you.
Yeah. Kind of talk about your relationship with Coach Ed. You obviously spoke pretty highly of her. What's it like playing for her?
I love playing for her. She is so competitive and she has such a drive for this team and for us to go to state. She puts a lot into this team, and it's just really good to see a coach care that much about her players, and she's always making sure we're okay too, so that's really good.
Yeah, and talk about some of your teammates. Who are some of the people that have stepped up into bigger roles this season?
Yeah, so we have Emma Davey. She's a freshman coming for varsity this year, playing for varsity this year, and she's had to take up a bigger role. I mean, she's tall, she's just like her sister. They're both pretty quiet, but they definitely have to take up a bigger role because, they're our front row middle, so you got to do a lot as a middle. And then I definitely say Peyton Southard. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. But she is just doing her very best to fill in whatever spot she can and just be a voice on this team and always give us energy.
How did you get your start playing volleyball? When did you start playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball when I was either 6 years old or 7 years old. My sister started playing, and she was a libero, so I clearly couldn't do that because I was the tallest on the team. So I got moved to middle, and that's how I started, and that's where I grew my love, watching my sister play.
When did you feel like you started to get really good? When did you feel like things started to click on the court for you?
Yeah, I think it was when I was 12 years old. I was playing on a team called Alpha, and it was just that year I had a really great team, and they all wanted each other to get better, and we all were multi-sport athletes, so it was kind of just a drive put all together just to want to win.
And what do you enjoy the most about playing volleyball? What's the thing on the court you look forward to the most when it's an hour before game day? What are you excited for the most?
I love just playing with my team. Like all together, I feel like we all have so many good talents on and off the court, and I feel like coming together to play against really competitive teams, it just shows how good we are, and that just what makes me excited just to see how well we perform.
What's a pregame routine look like for you? How do you like to prepare for any given match or tournament?
Yeah. My team now for school, we always have music going on, singing and doing all that. And now we have rap battles, which is new, but it's very interesting and funny. But my own pregame rituals, I always pray. I always ask God to watch over me and do the best I can for Him, and just make sure I'm playing for Him and Him only.
What kind of leadership role have you taken on the team this year? Now that you're kind of an upperclassman now, people starting to look up to you a little bit. How have you kind of led some of the younger players in the team?
So something I really try to do is just try to be open to questions. If anyone has any questions in the middle, I try to answer them in the best way I can possible. I like to, we've had this year a lot more meetings this year just for our underclassmen, and letting them know like you are just as much as important as we are on this team, and you're doing like just always making sure they know they're doing amazing.
And just kind of looking ahead on the schedule, what are you guys looking forward to next? What's kind of next step for you guys?
Ottawa is next up, and that's this weekend, and I'm very excited for it. We're going to see some competitive teams there, and we get to show how amazing we are again.
Yeah. What are some of the coaching points that Coach Head and the coaching staff are kind of hammering home that, watching film over and over again, that they're kind of making sure that you guys tighten up?
Definitely just playing smart. This year we all can hit really hard, and I feel like that's what we use a lot to win games is our hitting. But against these big teams, they're going to have blockers just as big as we are and just as fast as we are. So just playing smart, like knowing when to hit hard and knowing when to tip it and spots, and so just playing smart.
Yeah. What are some of your goals for the season?
My goals for the season is to win state. I'm looking forward to state so much. We've been preparing since last year and just fighting for it each and every game this year.
And what are some of the things you like to do for fun? What are some of your hobbies that you do off the court?
I love pickleball, and I've always done with my family and friends, and it's just so much fun. And then, and then I love baking. I'm not the best at baking, but I try my hardest. So yeah, those are my two favorite things.
Yeah. And then what would be a fun fact about you that somebody may not know?
My first two sports I played were gymnastics and cheer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So far cry from volleyball, I guess.
Really far. We didn't last very long.
Well, Bella, congratulations on a great season so far. Best of luck the rest of the way. Congrats on being named our Female High School Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much.